Hi everyone and welcome. I'm Kristen here with Viviana at Vivi Pilates in Pittsburgh, and today I'm going to be showing you a sequence on the Rollology roller that you can do at home if you've had a long day and your back is hurting, a great way to decompress your spine. So this is the head to tail series, so I'm going to have Viviana lie the roller down lengthwise on the mat or on the floor, and then sit on the very end of the roller with your feet about hip distance apart. Lie yourself carefully back, making sure that you have enough space for your head. Good. Okay, so the feet are either going to be hip distance apart, which offers less stability, more challenge for your balance. If you need a little extra stability, you go wider apart with your feet to about shoulder distance. And then from here, before we even start to worry about form and our neutral alignment, I'm going to have her roll side to side a few times, just gently back and forth. We call this rolling like a dog on its back in the grass. And it just helps establish your balance as well as loosen up the muscles along your spine. Good. Now she's going to right herself in the center, and then we're going to check in to see if she has neutral pelvis and neutral spine. So if we start right at the pelvis, we're going to make sure that the center back of her pelvis is in contact with the roller. So her pelvis should be very level. And then she's going to have a small space under her low spine. And then from the bottom of her ribs up towards her shoulders should be on the roller. Roll your shoulders open a little bit more so you open your chest. And then she has a small space under her neck, and then the center back of her head is on the roller. So then from there, she just takes her nice deep breathing. She lets her body fill up with her inhale, and then on her exhale, she pulls in her low abdominals and feel like she tightens a corset around herself. And then on her inhale, she kind of lets the corset out, but keeps low abdominals on a little bit. And then exhale, squeezes the air out again. She's going to keep breathing like that. And the first part that we're going to do is called rainbow arms. So she's going to lengthen her elbows, so just her fingertips are touching the mat. And then on an inhale, she'll bring her arms up to the ceiling. And exhale, she'll reach her arms back overhead, but try to keep her ribs into the roller. And then she'll bring her arms up on an inhale. And exhale forward to the mat just until her fingertips touch, and she's going to keep rolling her shoulders open. She'll do that again. Bring the arms up on an inhale, and exhale, reach them back overhead. And inhale up to the ceiling, and exhale forward till the fingertips touch the mat. And then she'll bring her arms up to the ceiling and pause. So this next exercise is called puppet arms. Now this is a great release for the shoulders and the neck. This is really good if you've been sitting at a computer all day or on your phone. It's a good fix for tech neck, and it can even help prevent a dowager's hump. So she's going to lift both shoulders off of the roller, reaching to the ceiling, and then she'll drop her shoulders down. And she'll keep doing that 10 times. Lift and drop. And you want to be gentle with your shoulders here, so you don't really want to slam them down hard on the roller, so it's a nice, gentle ease back down, just to release the tension. Good. And we'll take maybe 2 more times here. And last one. And then bring your arms all the way back down. And this time she's going to let her elbows rest on the mat to give her a little bit of support. So the next thing we're going to do is the pelvic clock, which is a nice loosening up for the low spine. So we're going to imagine a bowl of soup on her pelvis. You can choose any soup that you'd like to imagine. You're going to start off with that soup being nice and level. We're going to work with the breathing here, and we're going to take an inhale to prepare. Then on the exhale, she's going to spill the soup in at her navel, which we call 12 o'clock, so she has to curl her tailbone under. Now she's not fully lifting her hips off the mat. She's just doing a gentle curl. Then on an inhale, she'll roll her tailbone forward towards the end of the roller, letting her soup spill on her feet at 6 o'clock. And then exhale, she'll come right back under and spill at the 12 into her navel. And then inhale forward to the 6 o'clock on her feet. We'll do that one more time each direction. Exhale, spill to the 12. And inhale, spill to the 6. Now she's going to level off the bowl of soup in the center. And then we do the 3 and the 9 direction. So you want to keep this movement very subtle. You don't want the roller moving underneath you. You don't want your knees swaying side to side. So she's going to take her bowl of soup and she's going to spill it to her 3 o'clock on the left. It's just a little rotation of her pelvis to the left. And then she levels off in the center, and then she spills the bowl of soup to 9 o'clock on the right. And then back to the center, spill to the left, center, spill to the right, and center. And she'll do one more each way there. and center, and 9 on the right, and center. Good. Then finally, we're going to go around all the numbers of a clock in a circle. So she's going to start in at 12 o'clock, spilling the soup to her navel. And then she'll start to spill the soup to 3 o'clock on the left, going clockwise, and then roll across her tailbone at 6, come up through the 9 o'clock side, and back to the 12. And she'll go again to the 3 o'clock, to the 6, over to the 9, and back to the 12. Now I'm going to have her level off in the center here before we change direction. So as we get ready to go counterclockwise, she'll come back to the 12 o'clock, and then go over to the 9, and forward to the 6, and back to the 3 and the 12. And again, over to the 9, and forward to the 6, 3, 12, and then she'll level off in the center. So you can choose to just stay here after you finish that little sequence and just breathe and let your spine decompress. And you want to try to feel that your spine is nice and in alignment throughout the roller. So if you really feel the bones along your spine, you want to make sure they're going right down the center of the roller and you don't feel them off center. So that's all for today. I hope that you will join me at my Rollology class here, Mondays at 10 a.m., both virtual and in studio. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.